Hello. Hello there. And Happy New Year to my gardening friends. Happy New Year. And I welcome you here to Catherine's Garden and Home. And this is our Growing Together session, our live session that we started last year in January of 2022 and found that it was a lot of fun and an opportunity for us to come together and share our gardening dreams, our goals, our skills, our talents, and even our laughter. And so I welcome you back to another wonderful gardening year here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together. And that is exactly what I want us to be able to do this year is to come together and think about what it is that we've done that was highly successful and what we need to do this year to continue that trend of success, but also to look at the things that we didn't do too well and how can we make them better together. And so that's why I called this a session about prioritizing our dreams for 2023. What are we going to prioritize? What's top on our list? What do we really want to see happen in our garden? So I welcome you all in. Come on in and join me in the chat and let's have a conversation today about what we want to see happening for 2023 in our gardens. When I look outside in my garden, on just standing up on top of the deck, it is like a brand new clean slate. I can see the garden beds clearly. I can see where the paths lie and also where the grass is versus where the beds end and begin. And I can also see the plants growing, the permanent perennials, shrubs, the shrubs really that are there in the landscape and the evergreens. And I do at this time think that I want to add more evergreens and more winter interests into the garden, but I don't want to use up all of that good gardening space now because I know that in the spring I want to grow a beautiful garden for spring, summer, and fall. That is where I really want to put my energies into the garden, into spring, summer, and fall, and making sure that I have a succession of bloom that I can see. Well, this is my spring garden. This is what my garden's going to look like in the spring season. I'm going to have a garden full of color and life and new plantings and spring interests. But then I also want to have summer interests. I want to make sure that my vegetable garden is on point, that I am growing summer flowers, that I can make bouquets and create, just enjoy the beauty of the weather. And when I'm outside, I don't just see things shriveling up or just empty green, but that I do see the color. And then I've been remembering, I don't know if you've been following me, but I did give a review of for last year for 2022, and I showed what my spring garden looked like and what my summer garden looked like, and it just made me so happy. I was like, whoa, that's my garden. That's what I grew. Yes, it's not this barren wasteland like what I see now. There's actually going to be flowers there. But it does take planning. Hello. J Mama Grows, how are you? Thank you so much. That way I don't feel like I'm just talking to myself. How are you doing? I hope that all is well with you. Oh, this light is shining in my glasses. 1 second. as I just switch this around. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. And I just want to make sure. Hey, Chloe, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you. Yes, I'm okay. That's good. I'm glad that you're doing fine. And could you believe it? We have actually crossed over to a brand new year. 2023. Yay! Congratulations. You made it. You made it. Chloe, Glory, you made it. Chloe, we made it. We made it. We made it. And to all those that are watching, come on and join us in the chat and just say hello. Come on and join us and let your presence be felt in the chat. Yes, as we celebrate each other and the excitement of being here together. And don't forget to give me the like, the thumbs up. Yes, because the more likes that we receive, the more people will be drawn to the channel. And that is one of the goals that I would have for this year, is to grow the channel, to start to move a little bit further. It seems like it started growing, started moving with subscribers, and then it's just like froze. But you know, I didn't, as much as I want subscribers, I do love you, my gardening community. And I do love us coming together here on Wednesdays to talk and discuss and to share our ideas. And for those of you who have been faithful in watching the videos, I am so grateful. I do love showing and sharing. And I think that this is really the best part of my whole channel, is us coming together and talking about and spending this dedicated time to planning and enjoying our gardens and enjoying one another. So I am so pleased to start another year of this and to really push us forward to think about how we want our gardens to grow and to be even more intentional than we were last year. Hey, Beverly, Happy New Year! Yes, Happy New Year! So good to have you. We made it to another year. You know, we have to give thanks because some people didn't make it. Even up until the very last day, December 31st, and they didn't cross over, but you did. So Happy New Year to you. Hey, Sonia, Happy New Year, Catherine and Gardening Friends. Woo! We made it. We got another year to garden and to live. So we're going to live each day with a gratitude and appreciation. Hallelujah for what we have and what we can do. Yes, happy to be here once again. Yes, Bev. Yes, we are. And so this year, I've just been thinking about what, well, I did put out those 2 videos on the year-end review. Yes, hallelujah. Woo, we made it. Yay, we get to garden some more. Right, Bev? We get to walk in our gardens, look at our seeds, look at our catalogs. Yes, T-Mama, smile at our plants, talk to them and tell them to grow. Yes, Chloe and Sonia and all those that are watching, we're so happy. Woo! It's a good thing. Yes, it's a good thing. We need to be happy. Our plants feel our joy as we are happy to be alive to take care of them. And by the way, my amaryllis plant, it is growing well here. The amaryllis bulb, it's starting to flower. I'm so excited about this amaryllis plant. I know that you all must think I'm crazy because it's just a little plant. It's nothing much to look at, but I'm just so excited that it is decided to grow. I already stayed some seeds in my you sowed some seeds in your cold frames? Happy, happy, joy, joy. Yay! Good for you. Good for you. Well, this is what's giving me joy right now. Of course, my garden journal. This is the garden journal, and I also have it in hardcover coming, but then I have another one. I had a little problem with the printer, with the printing of it, but then I was able to fix it. And so if you ordered this one, let me know if. But I like it because I like the size of it, and I like the size of because it matches the other one, the other paper one, paperback one. But this one matches the hardcover that I did last year, and this is really good. And so that is making me happy. I also created a little day planner. It's just a notebook, all right? It's just a little notebook, but it allows one to garden day planner, and it just allows you to write down. It's just a plain planner, but it's just part of the gardening, and it's on Amazon too. So if you're interested in this, but you can design your own too. And what it is that it just gives you space to jot down what you want to do each and every day. Like for the week, this week, if there's any gardening activities that you want to do, all you have to do is just list it here, put your notes down, and write down what project activities you want to do. So it's just a really just a simple one, but it's on Amazon too. I was able to create it. I was just having fun, just thinking about what I want for my garden. But that's Deborah. How are you? Happy New Year, Deborah. But the whole idea though with planning is that I found it so useful to have the journal. I know that I'm promoting it, but I found it so useful to have my journal last year. And it just helped to organize my thoughts. And now when I'm looking back and I'm reflecting on, well, what did I do? Well, how did I do it? You know, what did I plant? What was significant? I can look at the little notes that I put in my journal, and it brought back memories of what it is that I did. And I could say, yes, I had a successful gardening year. And the fact too that I was taking videos of it, when I was going through and looking at my videos and saying, well, what do I want to share? What was most memorable? What made me the most happy? And if you haven't watched the two year-end review videos, take a look at it, because it just made me happy. Hey, Betty Johnson, how are you? Happy New Year. I had to say, whoa, that was my garden. I actually planted those roses. Oh, I love the roses one. Oh, my goodness. I said, oh, I planted those roses, my mother of pearl roses. They're so beautiful. Oh, my, and then I was thinking about the hibiscus that it had come back. My perennial hibiscus. I forgot all about that when I saw that. I said, oh, I got to put that in. It is so pretty. But then also the other thing that I saw when I was looking back at the review was the fact that I had created that wildflower garden. You remember all of the cosmos and the bachelor's buttons and the calendrial, and some of the others, the baby's breath, and the different flowers that had come up, the wildflowers that had come up from sowing that packet of wildflower seeds from Lowe's. So it was really good. And that was something that I had done different than I had done in the past, especially on my side, the side garden, which I call my English cottage garden area, and by the car, the side area there. And I thought about that, and I said, man, I don't know if I really like that anymore. I don't know if I really liked that wildflower garden, even though I like things full and lush. It was just a little bit wild for me. But then I thought about, do you all remember how hot it was during the summer? The heat that we had, so much heat and drought, and the heat wave, and it was horrible because we ended up having to use a lot of water And that is something that I want us to think about and prioritize for this year coming up. It was too hot. How can we set ourselves up for success? Thinking about the drought, about the periods of low water. Yeah, it was a drought here in Cali. Yes, it was hot. Remember, 100 degrees around the country. Some places meeting hotter than that. We weren't that hot, but for some people, they were hitting 100 degrees. So how do we deal with that with our gardens? And now is the time to really think about, well, how are you going to prioritize that and make sure that you're ready for it as much as you possibly can. So I was thinking about us going back and really setting some priorities for our garden. Yeah, priorities and dreams for the garden. And if you don't have a journal, if you don't have my journal, get a notebook. Get a notebook. Yes, I'm looking for a rain barrel, says G Mama, this season. Yes, get a notebook. You can get either my gardening journal, you can order it and designate something special, or you can just get a notebook from the Dollar Tree store for $1.25 and design it your own way. Or just even what I had done before, what I found myself doing, is just getting some paper and putting it together. You know, these are the notes that I took for every Wednesday, for the Wednesdays, after I stopped writing in my journal like I was supposed to. I lasted in my journal, writing in my journal, up until summer. I did a little in August too, and some goals for autumn. But then it was so much that I ended up here writing notes here, and so I'm going to just put them together. But yeah, so find some way of writing down what it is that concerns you and what are your most priorities for the year. What are your priorities for this growing season? So I want, if you have a piece of paper and a pencil or pen close by, or if you have your own journal, why don't you pull out your journal? Pull out your journal, and I want you to write these questions down. Or write these questions down, and when you do get your journal, think about what you want to do, how you want to prioritize your garden. Now, those of you who are watching, don't forget to give me a like if you like the comment, the topic. Excuse me. I'm so excited. Oh boy. Give me a like if you like the topic. Come on, hit the like button. We got to bring people to the channel. Yes, we do. We've got to increase our views. I have 5 subject notebooks that I use for your channels that I listen in on. Oh, hey, Francesca. Oh, that's good. Hey, Betty. Hi, Betty. Hi, Francesca. Happy New Year. Betty said, I added more compost and shredded leaves to my beds this fall. I plan to plant drought-tolerant flowers and will add water-saving containers. Excellent, Betty. You're on it. Okay, let me go back. You all were, while I was chatting away, you all were talking to Deborah. Happy birthday. Happy New Year's, Miss Catherine and Chad. Hey, Deborah. How are you? Happy New Year's. Yes. And Gardens Are Me says Happy New Year. I'm just going through the chat. So, good evening. Oh, you guys are making me so happy. I seen your bloom. Okay, wait. Let me go back. You all have been talking away. Let me start from the beginning. Hello, Miss Catherine. Hey, G Mama Grows. Chloe is in the house. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Oh my. I'm so excited. Happy New Year. Oh wow. It is flipping fast through. You guys are chatting away. And we were hallelujahing that we crossed over. Beverly, Gardens are me. We were so excited. Yeah, this has been good. And Francesca said we just installed a drip line this year, which helped a lot with watering. Yeah, some people are doing that. That might be good to consider. And G Mama Girl said, yeah, I'm looking for a rain barrel this season. Deborah says, need to get used to container gardening. Yes, Deborah, I think that is too. Need to get use containers to collect water. Yes. Francesca says we just installed a drip. Sonia said, me too, G Mama, that she's going to get a rain barrel. Here is lovely Miss Catherine. It's just for you. Beverly, I combed out right here. I said, oh, should I just push it? Because I had it pushed back. And I wanted to kind of, straighten it out a bit. And I pulled it out. And I said, oh, it's feeling good. Let me put it out. I know Beverly will appreciate my fro. Yes, it's a new year. Why not? Let the hair flow. Let the hair flow. And it's growing. Yes, it is. All this good food. Um, Gardens are me. Rambo, Happy New Year. Darlene, yay. How are you all? Happy New Year. Hello, Francesca. I'm glad I started water bottle sewing this week. I want to do a few more. Good for you. You're on it, Deborah. I didn't start yet, but I'm gathering my stuff together. Happy New Year to all in the chat. Yes. Darlene Brown, Happy New Year. Hey, Rambo. Happy New Year, Miss Catherine. Yes. It's so lovely. Thank you, Francesca. Happy New Year, Rambo. Blessings, Sonia, says Rambo. Hey, Darlene, Deborah. Yes, so good to have you all come on. Don't forget to give me my likes. Okay. Yeah, and so I pulled out my seeds too, also, because that's another thing. When I was thinking about prioritizing my garden. All right, let me give you the questions. So get a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen. Since I've been talking all along there, hopefully you've gathered your materials together. And G Mama Grows, blessings, family. Yes, I received the blessings. We received the blessings. It's a blessed year. We're blessed. We got each other. I mean, wow. I'm starting off the year with my gardening friends. I'm so happy. Yes, I am. It's really, truly true. It is very true. You all keep me motivated. Because I think if it was just for the money or just thinking that I'm starting a new business or something, I probably would have quit long time ago. But you guys really helped me to stay focused, to share my knowledge, to share my joy with you all. And so you push me to make videos. I say, I know they're looking for a video. I know they want to see something. And I know that you all enjoy my gardening tours. And so that has been a major part of what I want to present here on Catherine's Garden and Home is the gardening tours, to provide that half an hour, 20 minutes to a half an hour of just you walking through my garden with me. You and I just enjoying the flowers, watching things grow. It may seem like a little bit of something, but every little bit counts. Just watching the process of how the garden is developing, I think is what I really enjoy sharing with you all. And so when I can give it to you at least 2 to 3 times out of the week, a little good gardening tour, and then when we meet together, I feel that this time on Wednesdays is our opportunity to learn and still have fun learning. I am a strong believer in making the learning fun, that there's no stress about this, so that you want to be in your garden, so that you want to try out something that you said, oh, I remember we talked about that on Wednesday. And I see, and you walk into the store and you see some seeds and it says, oh, I think I'm going to buy myself some okra seeds and see if I can try out something new, just to stimulate you. Oh, yes, Catherine was talking about having a notebook. Let me get myself a pretty little notebook and start writing down and being intentional about my garden. Or, oh, yes, I've stopped at the thrift store and I see a nice planter to put my plants in, or I want to buy an amaryllis bulb. You know what? I bought another amaryllis bulb. I went to Ocean Job Lot and they had the amaryllis. Okay, remember I bought these here for $5, right? I went back and it was $6, right? $6 and change. Well, I went back after Christmas. They had them half price. So I ended up getting this one for $3 and change. And I almost went crazy, buying more. But I said, no, I'm not going to buy anymore. I already have 3 here, and this will make the 4th one. And instead, they still had the burpee seeds for 40% off. So I went, and at first I picked up a few seeds. I said, oh, I don't need any more seeds. And look at this. Oh, Beverly, look what I did. Look what I did, G Mama. Sonia, see what I did? See all these seeds? I bought these seeds. Oh my goodness, they're not a Dollar Tree seeds. Oh my God, look at all these seeds. And then I went and I said, well, let me go back and see how many other seeds I have. I remember when I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought all those seeds, I still have all of my Dollar Tree seeds from last year that I didn't plant in these containers. So now I have seeds galore. I have these seeds. I have some seeds in here from the Dollar Tree and some seeds here that I didn't use. Oh my goodness. People, I'm addicted. I'm addicted to seeds. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And I have seeds that I've saved from the pumpkins and everything. Oh my goodness. I have so many seeds. Oh, but these are different. That's what I told myself. And it's 40% off. Because you know what? I went and I looked at my catalog. I went and looked online because I haven't gotten my catalogs yet. I looked online and I saw the catalogs and the seeds. I think it was the Johnny seeds. $5. $5 and change for a pack of seeds. And then you have to pay shipping and handling. I'm like, oh my goodness. This burpee was $4.19, and of course half price or 40% off is like $2 something, or and some of these seeds were like just $1. I said I gotta pick up my burpee seeds, So that's what I did. I went crazy on seed shopping. Beverly said, Miss Catherine, I felt so overwhelmed when I started my seeds. I have too many to mention. Ha ha ha. G Mama girl said, I don't think a gardener can have too many seeds. Thank you, G Mama. You make me feel good. I don't feel so bad. So I'm not alone in this seed addiction. That's good. That's good. Betty, I thought I was bad with seeds. I just ordered more. You did, Betty? Oh my goodness. Rambo, you got a good deal, so it's okay. Thank you, Sonia. G Mama said, yes, we can, Lola. She's laughing. Gotta get them, especially when they're on sale. I know. That's why I went back. It like haunted me, G Mama. It haunted me. You remember when I talked to you and I said, I saw the seeds and I said, oh, I'm just going to get the kale. You remember I said, oh, I'm just going to pick up the kale seeds. I picked up 2 kale seeds. Do you know that it haunted me? I said, oh my goodness, Why did you not look through and pick up more seeds? Why didn't you do that? And so I went back and I ended up getting the seeds. I went specifically for the seeds. It was like, get the seeds, get the seeds, get the seeds, 40% off. Why don't you get the seeds? That's what I said, oh my goodness, when I go back, they'll probably be gone. And you know what? They moved the seeds from where they were before. I had to go looking to see if I could find them. When I found them, oh my goodness, what a sigh of relief that I had. Um, Gotta get them, especially when they're on sale. Yes, G Mama. Baker's Creek seeds are $3 to $4 and free shipping. Okay. Oh yeah, thanks so much for my pumpkin seeds and the greeting cards. You're welcome, Darlene. I'm glad that you got them. Ha ha ha. Hello, Darlene Brown. I'm glad you got the seeds. Yeah, I have so many. Then I went through and I looked, and I have pumpkin seeds from last year, from the year before, 2021 seeds, and I have now seeds that I'm saving from 2022 pumpkins, and I still have plenty of pumpkins. I mean, people, I have so many pumpkins here still that we're eating. And my zucchini that I had stored in the freezer, I have zucchini there. I'm still eating my tomatoes that I froze, my tomatoes and peppers and the collard greens and the kale in the fridge. But then the kale and collard greens are still doing well. um, they're not as big, the leaves are not as big, but they're still green and still growing because the temperature has been mild here in my region. We've been getting a lot of rain, and it's like in the 40s and 50s here. It's almost spring-like. It's amazing, but it's damp. You know it's winter time because it's damp, but it's almost spring-like in temperature. And I think that the plants are a little confused, but it shall be dipping down below freezing later on next week. We should be in the 20s, and the highs will be in the 40s. So we will get back to winter. Um, yeah, so let me focus, and I wanted to talk to you about, yes, prioritizing. Priorities. What are your priorities? So this is the question. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is what I want you to do with your paper and pencil. Write the list of the areas in your garden in which you would like to see significant improvement. Let me read that again to you. Write the list of the areas. Now, these are the areas. Think about your garden. What areas in your garden or in your container gardening or whatever, wherever you garden, in which you would like to see significant improvement? What area would you like to see significant improvement? So like if you have like a compost area, but it's become a junk area and you want to redo it, is that a place or area in which you want to see improvement? Maybe in your garden patch, you want to see it a little more tidy. You want to change it, change the design, change the way it looks, change what you planted there. What do you want to change in your vegetable garden, in your herb garden, in your flower bed? Do you want to have a mixed garden of flowers and herbs, or do you want to just have one? And what do you want to change as far as your planting style? Do you want to pack more food in to your raised bed, or do you want to have rows and tidy rows? And how are you going to improve your garden space in terms of cultivating it? Are you going to lay down some cardboard and start and do a no dig method? Or are you going to just grow some green crop, green manure, and turn it over in the spring? What is it are you going to do? What are you going to do? Write the list of areas in your garden in which you would like to see significant improvement. Did everybody do that? Do you have a pen? Have you written it down? What are some of your areas that you want to change and show improvement. Come on, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let's share. It's sharing time. Come on, come on, come on. What are you thinking about your garden? All right, so put it in the chat. The other question is this. Make a list of your most, G-Mon says, my greenhouse is falling apart. I would use a refresher plastic or hoop house. Great. That is really good. Yes, yes. Thinking about, I didn't even mention that too, but that is really good, G Mama. I need to write that down for myself too, about the greenhouse or a hoop house. And do I want to expand? How am I going to do that? If I'm going to buy another greenhouse, put them together, or am I going to change the location in which I use my greenhouse? And how can I, what is it? What's going to be the function for it? How am I going to use it most effectively? That is that's a good one. That's a good priority. I like that. Any others? Come on, people. Think. Chloe says, move to bigger containers and raised beds and make the backyard look more attractive. Good. Yes. More bigger or larger containers. That's a really good thing. And to start thinking about it now, you'll be intentional about looking out for larger containers. And they have those galvanized raised beds. I don't know if you've seen other people growing in more grow bags. That's what Beverly says. Yeah, that's another thing. I was thinking about the grow bags too for potatoes. Last year I did one batch of potatoes in a big bag that I had gotten from the grocery store. And I put the dirt in, and I got a good yield. I was thinking, how can I grow potatoes this year? That I want to really grow potatoes, and I want to grow the potatoes in a container because I don't want to be digging in the ground. I want them to have fresh soil. So that's a really good. I grew potatoes in grow bags and yielded many. Yes, Beverly. Yeah, that's one of the things that I definitely want to do is as far as growing potatoes or more potatoes in grow bags. I'm writing this down too, people, for something to prioritize and think about. What are some of your, come on, any others? Any other priorities that you have with your garden? As you're thinking about this, let me give you the next question because the time is moving. Make a list of your most important dreams, desires, or projects for these areas of your garden. Now that you are starting to think about this, make a list. Make a list of your dreams. What are you dreaming about? What do you want new and fresh in your garden? What are your desires? What are the things that you would desire? If you had, say somebody gave you $5,000 and said for you to design your garden, what would you buy? What would you want? What would be your greatest desire or project for this coming year in your garden? And if you think about it like that, say somebody gave you $5,000 and said, I want you to add to your garden. How would you spend it? If you had $5,000, how would you spend it on your garden? Would you spend it all at once? What would be your priority? How would you go about getting the best buck for your dollar, for your money? Like how would you spend it if you got $5,000 to spend on your garden? Would you buy plants? Would you buy structural things? Would you buy tools? What and how would you buy it? And how could you get the best deals? How would you pursue the best deals if you got that money? And so be intentional because, you know, when you throw it out there into the atmosphere, the universe, it's hearing what you're saying and the opportunities are going to come. You are going to see what you were intentionally thinking and dreaming about. It will come and it's up to you then to say, oh, I have that on my list. That's exactly what I want to get. And that you will pick it up and you won't spend the money on something that you don't really need because you know that there's some things that you're just naturally drawn to that you know you don't need it because you have enough of it, but because you just love that you keep on buying the same things over and over and over again, like seeds. I know I already got enough seeds. I don't really need any more seeds. I didn't really. But because I love seeds, I saw these seeds on sale and I ended up buying them. Whereas there are other things that I really, really need. Now, I really need some good tools to clip the hedges. Oh, gee, Gardens Army, thank you, Beverly. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for blessing me here. I appreciate it so much. That's a good way to begin the year with someone appreciating you by blessing you financially like that. I love that. You're such a giver. That's why you're so blessed, because you give. Yes, give is get. Do you know that, people? When you give, you get. That's what the Bible says. Give and it shall be given unto you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So find a way to give. You know, that's another priority too. How can you give? You may not be able to give money, but how can you grow food and give it away to the poor, give it to other people? Or even you have seeds, give seeds away. Give, you know, like I have so many pumpkin seeds. Now I need to find a way to give those seeds away because I have so many seeds. So if you want some pumpkin seeds and you want to try out my pumpkins, because you know I have all different kinds of winter squash and pumpkins here, pumpkin seeds. Um, go to the channel, go to the website, go to my website. Plus, I updated the website. Go to the website and send me an email and tell me that Miss Catherine, please send me some winter squash and pumpkin seeds because I have so many. Because I am a giver and I don't mind sharing my pumpkin seeds with you all. All right, and I hope they grow. Yes, and if they don't grow, you can ask for more because I got plenty. Yes. Um, Yankee sister, hi, my sweet Thelma. How are you? Go buy more seeds. Beverly, you're not good. That's not good. I don't need no more seeds. I got enough seeds, my sweetness. I'm going to use that money wisely. Don't worry. Mm-hmm. Hello, Sister Catherine. Late, but we'll watch from the beginning. Hello, everyone. Hey, Thelma. So good. Yankee sisters in the house. More seeds. More seeds. More seeds. You know what? Badly, that might not be a bad idea because there are some seeds that I don't have here that might be unique, especially where the flower garden is concerned. You know, um, like last year I bought Verbena bonariensia seeds, and wow, was that fantastic. I loved that flower throughout. I always dreamt or thought about it, and I actually had seen Verbena bonariensia at a Home Depot at one time, and it was just for one plant, it was like $10. Whereas the seeds, I got so many plants. If you watch the video, my new year-end video, you can see that I actually winter sowed those verbena seeds and got so many plants and was able to plant them out in the front garden there. You saw them in the front garden and around the roses. It was just really beautiful and used a lot of the verbena bonariensia flowers in my floral arrangements. So Yeah, that's right. Maybe I will buy some more seeds that I don't have of something unusual, and use that to do winter seeding. So thank you so much. Thank you for encouraging me to buy seeds. Was that good? Not that I really don't need more seeds. I have so many seeds. Oh, Lordy. Anyway, let me see. What is more seeds? Betty Johnson said, rebuilding my raised beds ASAP and laying mulch on the paths, installing a small greenhouse, thinking about new plush outdoor furniture. Wow, girl, you are thinking about a garden revamp, huh? That is good. I love some of those ideas, Betty. You're gonna you're gonna rebuild your raised beds. That's good. Laying mulch on the paths. Well, with the mulch on the paths, you can get some maybe you'll be able to get some wood chips. You know, you can ask someone in the sorry about that. If someone is cutting a tree, you can ask them for the wood chips, or you could think about how you want to mulch. Sometimes Home Depot and Lowe's, they have those sales where you can get 5 bags of mulch for $10. When they have those special sales, you can look out for that, or you can put stone, or start to plan and dream about how you want your raised beds to look and the paths to look. I love that, Beverly. I mean, Betty. Sorry, Betty. Laying mulch on the paths, installing a small greenhouse. Yes, and thinking about new plush outdoor furniture. Wow. Wow. You're going to get it. You're going to get it, girl. Yes, you are. Yes, 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 yes. How exciting. I love that. Dreaming. G Mama says, I wish I knew how to save seeds when I grew the coreopsis. That was a pretty flower. Yeah. Those flowers are very, those seeds are very small too. So what you could do is, G Mama, you might want to figure out too how you can propagate that plant or get divisions. Because coreopsis is something that has, you might be able to uh, divide it, let it grow out up into a big bunch, and then cut it in half and section it and get divisions. And then that way you'll have smaller plants, but then of course you'll be able to multiply it. Because I think coreopsis is like it's like daisies, like the Chester daisies is out of that same family. Something like bee balm. So you can grow when say you put it in the ground, it's a perennial. So when you put it in the ground in the spring, um, take a look at it when it comes up, and you divide it and put it in different patches, cut and divide by dividing, and that way you can have many more plants. Because by seed it's a little more complicated, and you can plant it of course by seed, or even saving the seed might be a little bit more difficult. But I like dividing, cutting and dividing plants like that. That's what I did with my bee balm. I did it by cutting and dividing. Oh, the aphids took them out. Well, sometimes you just have to buy a new plant. Um, G Mama. Uh, I wish. Okay, but you can't. You'll be able to buy. They sell coreopsis seeds too. They do. Yep, that was great, Lo. Wait a moment. What was great? Seed addicts in the house. Yes, Yes, Yankee sister. A lot of us. There's a lot of us who are seed addicts. That's what I did. Axe tree cutter trimmer trees across my street. Yes, for mulch. The Yankee sister. The aphids took them out. Yeah. Well, that's part of growing G Mama Grows. Pest control is something also that we need to prioritize and think about too. How can we manage the pests? And I was listening to a gardener, YouTuber, and they were saying that natural pests, that the aphids may be attracted to one plant, but usually they devour that one plant and they're not attracted to the other plants. So you have to sacrifice one for the others to survive. But then also there are birds and insects and beneficial insects that will come in and eat. Yeah. Gardens on Me says you can buy the Coreopsis seeds too. I bought mine from Baker Creek a couple of years ago. Yeah, you can buy Coreopsis seeds. Yeah, yeah. Invest in some and plant them out as well. So there are two different ways. Even though you can't save your own seeds, you can save your own seeds, but it may be a little bit more complicated because I think the seeds are really fine and kind of like featherly, like cosmos seeds, almost like cosmos seeds too. Yeah. So. And so finally, the last question is this: to prioritize each list with your most important dream. Make a list of your most important dreams, desires, or projects for these areas of your garden. So then prioritize them. Now that you've made the list of all the things that you want to do, what is number one? What is the one thing that if you get that done, by the end of the year, the growing season, that you will feel that your gardening season has been a success? What is that one or two things that you really want? Prioritize them. This is the first thing that I want to really see happening. This is the second thing. This is the third thing. And so prioritize each list with your most important dream for the garden. Yeah, start with your most important dream for the garden. And when you do that, it will help you to be more intentional about your gardening for this year. And so start with your most important dream for your garden in any given area and write a clear and precise description of that dream. And draw or find a picture that provides you with an image or a symbol of what fulfilling this dream might look like. So that's the next step. After you've done that, start to look at different pictures and articles and things, or start doing some research. Start to think about your dream. You could draw it out. That's why in my journal, I give you space to draw. That's why in my journal, I give you space to draw, to dream what you want your garden to look like. And I give you space to think about, note space and space to draw in it so that you can think about, well, what is it that I really want to see in my garden? And you can even get pictures of what you would like to see in your garden, what you would like to have planted there, especially when you get your catalogs. When you get your catalogs, flip through the catalog and look at what you really want. What is it that you desire, that you want? And cut it out and make a collage, a vision board of what it is that you want in your garden. And that will help to help you to see it, to imagine it, to envision it, to start to make it real to you what you want to see in your garden. So start with your most important dream in any given area. Write a clear and precise description of the dream. Draw or find a picture that provides you with an image or a symbol of what fulfilling this dream might look like. So you're going to know what the dream is, prioritize it. What's the number one dream? This is what you want. Write it out and write why you want it, and then find a picture of it. So somebody had talked about a wheelbarrow. They really wanted a wheelbarrow, and they wanted a fancy wheelbarrow. And so what you would do is you would write down, prioritizing this year that I want to add this tool to my garden, a wheelbarrow, because it will help me to get things, soil and different materials from one end of the garden to the other, rather than carrying heavy bags across the lawn. It will help me with my health, that I'm not wearing myself out. Okay, and then start and get some catalogs, start looking for wheelbarrows, and cut out a picture of the wheelbarrow that you would like, that is closest to what you imagine for yourself. And put it up there. Put it in your you could put it in your journal, or you can put it on a vision board so that you can see what it is that you want for your garden. So I hope that this has been helping you to start to think about, to plan, to organize your thoughts around your garden for this year. So the first thing you're going to do is write the list of the areas in your garden in which you would like to see significant improvement, number one. Number two, make a list of your most important dreams, desires, or projects for these areas of your garden. Number three, prioritize each list with your most important dream. So after you made a list, a random list, go back and look at the list and say, this is the first thing I would want to do. This is the second thing I would like to do. This is the third thing. And then write down, why is it important? And try to find a picture to go along with it, to symbolize what fulfilling this dream might look like. And then put it in your notebook, or create a vision board, put it somewhere that you can refer to it. And now it's in your mind. What it is that you are letting yourself know intentionally, this is what I really need. So when you go shopping and you see it on sale, that you can say, oh, this is what I really want. And instead of wasting your money on something that you may not really need any more of, you are being intentional. That is what intentional gardening is all about. That is why it is important to journal. Again, my journals, this one, and I also have this one. They are similar but yet different. Of course, the cover is different from this one and this one. This one is a little bit smaller. This is a little larger. And this one also comes in a hardcover. And they have some similarities and some differences in them, but I am offering it to you as a journal. But you can just get a notebook as well. This just makes it special. Yeah, it just makes gardening a little special, and you can be a part of our gardening community here by getting one of the journals. So let's see. Did I cover everything? What are you all saying? What are you all thinking? Is it making you think? G Mama Grow says, I got some new perennials to try next season. That's good. That's good. Yankee Sister says, I want to have more trellising for supporting vining plants. Great idea, Yankee Sister. I did want a gorilla cart for the long time. I received one finally for Christmas. Now I need another wish list. Yay! Congratulations! Yes! Yeah, create a wish list. Why not? Yay! That's good. You have had such a great year, Thelma. Yankee Sister has had a great year. I remember at the beginning of the year, she had some critters or something that was coming and eating her vegetables and tearing her garden apart, and she was so discouraged. And look at that. She's ended up with so many good things this year. Oh my goodness. I am so excited for you. So happy that you're growing food. You've got your gorilla cart. You've got so many different things that you desired. What a great year 2022 has been for you. And now you have so much more to look forward to in 2023. So everybody do like Yankee Sister and write out your dream, your wish list. Just imagine somebody giving you a large sum of money. I just used the number $5,000. I think it's reasonable. And you can get a lot from that. Yes, yes, we are grateful. And start listing, well, what if money was not the issue, what would you want to have? You know, if you were able to get a reasonable sum, and what would you really want to have and see in your garden? Yeah, I'm grateful. Yes. So I hope that this has been helpful. And Happy New Year to everyone. So good to be with my gardening friends. And please help me grow the channel by making sure that you give me the likes, subscribe, share the information, tell a friend, share it with your Facebook friends, share the videos. And if you have watched any of the other videos that I've put out, make sure that you leave a comment. Even if it's just beautiful, smile, something nice, please, which I know you will, so that more people will be attracted to the channel. I'm trying to keep up with everything. And you all have been so good to me and so patient. Thank you, Bev, for the super chat. Yes, and also you can join the channel, join the community. And I have seeds. If you would like some pumpkin seeds and so forth, just go to the website. That's Catherine's Garden Home, lws.weebly.com. It should be in the description. And leave email saying, please send me some seeds. I would really love some of your pumpkin and squash seeds, winter squash seeds, because I have plenty and I don't mind sharing it with you. And it's not so hard to send. So do that. And leave your email address, and your address as well, requesting the seeds. And I put everyone who has emailed me on my email list. And so that way that I can connect with you. I know that I wanted to send out emails to you at least once a month, just to encourage you and to let you know that I'm thinking about you, and to encourage you in gardening, and especially on the topics that we have been talking about. So when you see an email from me, just click it. Just be nice and just click it. It'll say Catherine. I know you're nice, but you know what I mean. Just click it and read it. I'm going to try and make them short and concise, and full of encouragement. The emails are just for basically to encourage you and to give you just a little idea, to let you know that I'm thinking about you as my gardening community. So yeah, they are very encouraging. Thank you, Thelma, for your response. I appreciate that. And it's just a way of me connecting with you, another way. So send me your emails. Good to see everyone on this first Wednesday of 2023. Yes. So that is about it. And let us continue to Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. Also, I would like if you have any questions, because I want to be able to answer your questions as well. So, if you have any questions, especially about what we're talking about here, next week, next Wednesday, if you can come with your questions, I will try and put up something on the community page so that you can write your questions in the comments section. Because I do want us to start sharing, knowledge, as much knowledge as possible, because I don't mind researching it. I don't mind researching your questions. If I don't know it, then I can also share it with you, and you all can share with one another. So if you have any gardening questions, make sure that you put it in the comments section. And when I read the comments, I will be able to get back to you on it, or even share it on a Wednesday. Come with your questions on next Wednesday of any questions, anything any topics. Let me start again. If you have a topic that you would like to learn more about here on Wednesdays, please come next week, Wednesday, with that question or topic, or you can leave a comment in the comment section here, and then that way I can address it next Wednesday. I can do some thinking about it, some researching, some watching of other videos that I can share with you and about that particular topic. Okay? So that's what I want, because I don't want, it's not just about what I think is important. I want to know what you are interested in learning about. And so that way we can learn together. All right? Yes, are you all still there? Grow, 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 grow together. I'm about to end. Grow, 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 grow together. Come on and say goodbye to everybody. Hey, Thelma, grow, 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 Thelma. Grow, grow, Sonia, grow, grow, G-Mama grows, grow, grow, Gardens Army, grow, grow, Chloe, grow, grow, Deborah, grow, 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 grow together, Catherine's garden and home. Valerie, you singing? Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. In Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, grow, Deborah. Grow, grow, Chloe. Grow, grow, Betty Johnson. Grow, grow, Rambo. Grow, grow, G-Mama grows. Grow, grow, Sonia. In Catherine's garden and home. That's right. In Catherine's garden and home. And I say, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. What a happy, happy New Year. Yes, as we grow, 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 grow together for 2023. Grow, 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 grow together for 2023. We're gonna grow vegetables. We're gonna grow flowers. We're gonna grow some fruit trees. We're gonna grow some tropicals. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, it's making me happy. Are you getting happy from all of this? Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Catherine's garden and home. Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Catherine's garden and home. I am so excited. All right. Good evening, everyone. Blessings. Sonia said that's enough. Time to go. Thank you, my moderator, for reminding me that it's time to shut this party down and get ready for next week, okay? come on and get your questions together. And I love you all. Happy New Year. God bless. May God bless you. May He protect you, keep you safe as we walk into this new year with so much blessing, abundance, abundance, abundance. I declare abundance. Francesca, abundance. Everybody, abundance. Yes, this is our year for great growth. And our intentions, when we are directing our intentions on what we want, that abundance is going to bring it our way. Yes. So look for the best. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Happy New Year, everyone. Amen, Sonia. Yes. Amen, 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 amen. Woo! I'm excited. I think we're going to have a lot of fun this year. All right. Have a great night. Sleep well, everybody. Bye. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. And Catherine's Garden and Home. Good night.